Ladies and gentlemen, you have watched me choke and suffer over the clam-flavored monstrosity known as Claminaze for 2 videos now. But what I will say is that the Cards Against Humanity movie night box also came with a ticket to watch some short films that were submitted on a short film contest for Cards Against Humanity. And this short film festival, if you would say, is going to be very interesting. I love film reviews. Today, I'm going to be watching every single Cards Against Humanity short film for the Cards Against Humanity Movie Night Box Film Festival lineup. The box here, isn't it cute? Isn't she pretty? Isn't she adorable? Came with not only popcorn, Fun Dip, Claminaze seasoning, and an expansion pack for Cards Against Humanity based on movies, but it also came with this ticket right here, which I'm going to use to redeem and watch all of the movies that were submitted to the film festival. Now, Cards Against Humanity is known for being weird and wacky and everything else. So, obviously, I'm expecting some pretty weird shit for this film festival for these short films. But I'm really excited to watch it. And the good news is, you do not have to go to Target and buy this if you want to watch these movies. If you want to purchase a ticket to watch these short films, then you can do so on their website at the Cards Against Humanity Short Film Festival website, and you can purchase a ticket for $12.99. It's $4 cheaper than the movie pack. So honestly, the movie box is kind of a steal. But if you want to purchase an individual ticket to watch these films, I'm going to link it in the description of this video, and vote for your favorite, because the winner sometime this March is going to win $100,000. So I'm going to watch these short films and cast my vote for which one I think should win 100K.
Here I am typing in my little code. It is so cute and fun and quirky, and I love it. Hang on, gotta put that cap lock on, okay? Ignore me because I actually don't know how to read.
And since I ate all of the popcorn, just kidding, I threw most of it away because it was tainted with that clam powder. You can't watch movies without a snack, so I ordered a pizza, and it should be here sometime soon. So if the pizza guy rings the doorbell, just ignore it, okay? I don't have time to deal with his shit.
Okay, fuck it. 30 minutes or less, my ass.
Alright, so I'm logged in. The first film is called Pennies from Heaven. Let's go! So I just finished the first film, and it was genuinely one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. I want to say hats off to that writer, because the humor was exactly like playing a game of Cards Against Humanity, and it was extremely funny. It was about these two twins who share an identity, who work at this store, and these robbers come in, busting up the place, asking for pennies, and they end up chasing the robbers off, and now they are left with this huge amount of pennies. The humor was spot on, the writing was hilarious and absurd. I love absurdist humor, so this was a total win for me. I'll be really surprised if anything can top this. I am blown away by how funny this was. This is right down my alley. Moving on to The Breakthrough. Alright, I'm really excited to see what The Breakthrough is about, but I don't think anything can top that. It's just so good. Good writing, great acting. I hope this gets funnier. Okay, it's actually starting to stress me out now. I'm getting a really stressed feeling. Good acting, great acting even. Freaking me out. Alright, so I just finished The Breakthrough, and here are my thoughts. It was about a couple who are going to therapy even though the wife has already decided that she wants a divorce, and they're just not seeing eye to eye, mostly because the wife won't take out the compost and she's a workaholic, and the husband doesn't want to take out her compost and would rather be working on his book, but he's got to raise the kid because she's a workaholic. And there's a lot of marital issues. It was funny in a way that, yeah, that's a funny concept, and it was very funny, but not hilarious. It was funny in a, yeah, that's really funny, yeah, kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, it was funny. It wasn't unfunny. It just was dry humor. I feel like I'm not a dry humor person. I feel like my humor is wet and slimy and covered in ooze. That's my kind of humor. Yeah, the jingling is my dog. What are you doing over there? What are you... Anyway, I ordered the pizza about 45 minutes ago. It should be getting close to getting here. I'm really hungry and I hope it gets here. The next film I'm watching is The Ref. All the description says it's about a young man refereeing a baseball game, refereeing a basketball game. This is giving me this nostalgic-y feeling. It's giving me the feeling that I watched when I watched Over the Hedge for the first time, in a great way. So that was The Ref. It is about a man refereeing a basketball game, and me personally, I don't think he did a very good job. It's also like a intramural children's basketball game, so that says something about it, but he just is, I don't know. I don't really like his character, and yet, I mean, some people would argue he didn't do anything wrong, but I just feel like he was rigging the game in favor of a team because he liked a girl, and a girl, not a child, like a girl who's a sister to the child. But anyway, anticlimactic and not funny. I'm sorry. If you like basketball, you might like this, but I don't do sports. Okay, I played golf to get out of class in high school, alright? That says enough about me. So the next is Noodles Forever. A helpless man accidentally hits a wiener dog with a car. I think I'm gonna like this one. I'm excited for it. Update, I just saw the wiener dog. He's so old and cute. I'm not gonna like this one, guys. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna be able to handle this. He's so cute. He's frolicking through the sprinkler in the most angelic light. And I get that this is absurd and funny, and it's amazingly written, it's amazingly shot. The cinematography is very ethereal and beautiful for something about a wiener dog. But they're throwing a wiener dog themed party. I don't know if it's Noodle's birthday or if it is a little girl's birthday and she's having a birthday themed around her dog. But I love my dog enough to have a party like this. And the fact that he got hit by a car is making me so sad. I love my dog. Come here, buddy. I would never hit you with my car, and that's why I never let you outside the house. I love you so much. I would never hit you with a car. Pennies from Heaven was a great short, but I love this one. This one, wow, this one is so good. So Noodles Forever is about a man who hits a weenie dog dressed as a wiener, a hot dog, with his car, and he thinks he killed it. And so he's trying to think of a way to make up for this, like, so he like wraps it in a birthday present box. It's so absurd. The lighting was super ethereal and strange. It actually was giving a little bit of like an Ari Aster Midsummer vibe, but it was very jovial. It had a very light tone, but it was stressing me out because he now has this dog wrapped up in a birthday present, and he's like, I gotta give them this dog back. Like, I'm so sorry. Why did he wrap it in a present? I don't... he was trying to be nice, but don't give my dog back wrapped as a present. I will sue you. Anyway, so he's like stressed out because he turns out it's Noodles' birthday and he's the oldest dog in the county and he's carrying around the body of this dead dog for the entire movie. The ending was so good. I'm not gonna spoil it. Wow. I just want to say, McKinley Carlin, wow. Wow. I loved it. A+, 10 of 10. Wow. Speaking of noodles and carbs and things, my pizza still has not arrived.
Looks like if I could cut through the woods and get there like. Okay. Hey, little guy. I have my pizza. Can I get that back, please? Fuck.
This one is excreta or excreta. I think it's gonna have to do with excrement. So we'll see. It's very Adult Swim starting out. It's got lots of crazy visuals, lots of cool hand-drawn like papery animation, and it has some ominous vibes. So, excreta, etc., excreta, excroti. Ooh, let's not say excroti. Is about a man who is walking his dog and this couple sees him every single day walk his dog, the dog poops, and then he picks up the poop and plates it on a plate and takes it home. He doesn't actually eat the poop on the walk, but he takes it home. It's just very unnerving. The whole animation is extremely unnerving. And it was really well done, and as an artist who, I do traditional art, I prefer traditional art over digital art, and I love that they took a traditional art approach. I really did feel like this belongs on Adult Swim around 1, 2 a.m. This would pop off. But anyway, it turns out that he's not doing anything nefarious with the poop at all, and he's just making Disney parodies out of poop, like Duty and the Beast and Pooh Bon, and he's posting them to TikTok. Interesting concept. I think it has a good moral. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's not nearly as good as Noodles Forever. I mean, I think it may be just as good as Pennies from Heaven. I did enjoy Pennies from Heaven more, but I give this an 8 out of 10, but not because I like it, but because it was done well. So, on to the next. We are officially halfway through the Cards Against Humanity Film Festival. Oh, my pizza's still not here yet. Pizza's not here yet. Big sad on that. Don't know what that's all about. But anyway, whatever it is, that driver just lost his tip today.
Hey, that's my pizza.
This stray pizza was brought to me by my woodland animal friends, you foul dinkus. And they told me that maybe the true pizza were the friends we found along the way.
The next film is called Flail, and it says, a young woman deals with a lot. I think this film is a good representation of living with ADHD and anxiety because it shows her going through all these super dramatic situations that I think a lot of people would find mundane and totally normal. Like, it shows the notifications on her phone and it's just the Duolingo owl and like an email from Nintendo, and it's really just mundane shit, but it's stressing her out. And I love that because that's me. Yeah, this is just about a woman who is getting hit with thing after thing, and she is not having it. And it's funny because it's relatable. It's just everyday life, but it's one of those, I had the craziest day, and it's really not the craziest day, but you feel like it is because you have like things you need to be medicated for. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 as well. This one is also really well done. I just don't find it nearly as wonderful as Noodles Forever. Up next is Lance in a Neck Brace. A man in a neck brace deals with a broken heart. Looks like he might need a stent, or a little heart splint, or a heart brace. I'm gonna stop now. So Lance in a Neck Brace is about a man. Why did I choke? I'm actually getting over the flu, so that was. I understand if you guys got the ick and you want to leave. It's okay. Lance in a Neck Brace is about a man named Lance who is in a neck brace, as the title would infer, but he is trying to get over heartbreak. Probably in the 1980s, he's using little like Walkman tapes to, you know, listen to these self-help tapes, and it just keeps telling him this mundane stuff. It's like, oh, well, if you want to get back with your partner, but your partner doesn't get back with you, flip the tape over. If you want to, if you're doing this, put in the next tape. Put in the next tape. If blah 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 blah. And he's not getting anywhere. And the whole short film is just him not getting anywhere, which is okay. I lied when I said I didn't like dry humor. Sometimes it's like a good old barbecue. Most of the time, I like it wet. I like it saucy. But, you know, sometimes a really good dry rub just does me the right way. So, don't clip that. This was an example of really dry humor, and I got annoyed with it a little bit, but in a way that it was almost funny to me. Because we've all been in situations like this. And, you know, I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10, because it was very funny to me on a personal level, but I didn't love it. Okay, we have officially gotten to the seventh son, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding. It is An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake, and I Think I Believe It. This is the one I was excited about from the very beginning, but I don't know if anything will be able to top Noodles Forever. So this one is about a little claymation man who realizes he's not real, and it's a stop motion man, I guess. It's this whimsical thing where he doesn't he starts to wake up and he realizes that he's not real, and no one else around him knows that they're stop motion. I really like it because it reminds me of the Aardman animations, like the Wallace and Gromit type stuff, but it has a lot more of an existential type dread feeling. 10 out of 10 on that. And also the ending was very existential. So, I'm gonna have to rate this one a 9 out of 10. It's actually my close second favorite behind Noodles Forever. So, update on my pizza. It still has not came. Yay!
I'm here. Go now, child. Complete your journey. Fulfill the prophecy.
Alright, the next one is called Creating Things. It is about two brothers who are documenting their father's life in the form of documentary. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if it's actually true, or if it's like a story about that, so we're gonna see how that goes. This is actually a really beautiful story, and I'm not sure if it's true or if I feel like it is. I feel like it's a real story about all of the things that their father has created as an artist and his life through his art. And it's really beautiful. It's a great sentiment. I would break down in tears if I had a child that made me something like this. I really like this one. This one is beautiful. It's not my favorite. It probably won't be receiving my vote, but if it wins, it would be well-deserved. I wouldn't be mad at it. The last one is called The F Word, and I think it's going to be about the kid saying the F word. I don't know. It's about a father answering questions for his daughter. My favorite part about the film The F Word by Alex and Paul Cannon is that the dad goes through all of these different ways that the F word can be used in, and it's a very confusing cuss word. But the little girl is like, oh, okay, and she's finally starting to understand, grasp how versatile this word is and why it's a bad word. And he rounds out his speech and goes, but don't ever say it. And she's like, you just said it a million times, and that's really funny. It's just really cute. It feels like maybe like an R-rated cute commercial, like R-rated for language, obviously. But it gave me very wholesome vibes, even though some parts were a little questionable. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 as well. I know why all of these have gotten to be finalists. They all have very dynamic, interesting, artistic approaches to a film festival. And as someone who loves indie films and I love, and analyzing movies, I think that these are really great, all of them. There's not a single one that I didn't like. I mean, out of all of them, I didn't really like The Ref that much. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be pooping on that one consistently. Oopsie. I don't mean to be pooping on it. But, they were all great in their own way, and they all have their own audiences, I think, that would love them. And for me, I'm the audience of Noodles. Noodles forever. Noodles, how's the I love you go? There we go. I love you. Noodles forever. Ah, finally! I had literally forgotten about the pizza until it's here. Hang on.
Hey, thanks.